all know that we have some snacks after the event. So please take these refreshments. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for gathering today.
So, I have been associated with the corporate world for quite some time now. People who have seen my journalist friends, our dignitaries who have attended for the small celebration that we are doing. You know, most of us here, including our dignitaries, years now, little more than that. My first book was Nirvana, a bunch of points, and that was the starting. But this book is unique by itself for all the professionals to understand that if you have to make that mark, it's important for you to drive through genuine.
Some questions about the book, while usually you are on the other side where people ask you questions.
I want any one of you who can ask me questions so that we all know that nothing is prefabricated. Even you people can ask me questions so that it's more genuine, because I am a great believer of genuinity. Great believer. Otherwise, we will all know that some questions are written.
Sujit Paul on launching his new book. I think I would like to ask one question. What made Dr. Sujit Paul to write this book?
Many people over the life where from the first job that I have been doing. And of course, I've been a coach, counselor, and mentor for many years. There have been a huge demand in the market that because people who don't work with me directly, they don't get access to me. There are people who work with me directly who can get access to me. That is what, and the perspective that for which we have released this book, so that people who are not in contact with me, they can still know that how I navigated this journey.
As you said, sir, actually Heritage, so nobody, some people cannot come to the contact. Yes, actually everyone, sir, I must say.
City IMT Ghaziabad. How has the entire education journey shaped you? I saw at the beginning of the book you've mentioned you were a very curious child asking a lot of questions, and you were often pulled out for those whys. And how much of an early education and how much of the early life?
So education is the foundation bedrock for all of us. Your children, my children, we always want them to be educated well. That's the most important parameter. Now, my entire journey from Don Bosco and on, because I have been a studious student from my childhood, because I what is very common in our office, I keep asking definitions of physics, chemistry, even still today I remember those things. So education is a foundation bedrock for all of us.
Money is different, but what about knowledge? That's something that sir has grown up with. So moving on, I think Abdul Kalam ji had a very important and enigmatic personality, but he also played a very important and special role in your growing up.
I think like all of you and me, on the pathway of journey of life, you'll see that we all do a lot of right things, a lot of not so right things. All of us have gone through these things. But I have been blessed that I have been an ardent follower of spirituality for many years. I think the spiritual journey of mine have been that's what this thing is. Hi sir. Have been associated with us. I have been associated with Columbia Hospitals. I've been associated with Trust Chemists and Druggists. Most of them, I think Apollo, Reliance Pharma. I have been consulting multiple international bodies. So I think it's a long journey in healthcare that I had, and I think it's just a journey for me.
So, was a little clueless with respect to what's happening. Of course, guidelines were pouring in, but the healthcare sector was on the forefront of a lot of agony from the patients, from the family.
And I was told that we have to open the first COVID facility, sorry, my mistake. We have to open the doors of Seven Hills Hospital. I don't know how many taking off. And these are reality I'm telling. You know why? Because 3-4 years, Seven Hills.
So how was it, that entire phase for the police department of Bangalore?
During COVID, many of the people they died because of fear. That is the main thing what we observed. But we police people working for 24/7.
Wow.
Okay.
When we are in COVID, when actually in Bangalore rural district, as an inspector, but during that, all of a sudden, until March 23rd has been closed. It is the first COVID, but actually first COVID ಅಲ್ಲಿ the passes ನಾವೇ issue ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. Interstate passes issue ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ just actually I remember one of the celebrity from Goa. She need to go back to the Goa, but she escaped to the officer. She waited for one almost because we have to pass Kodbada. We also have a lot of confusions. We have people say interstate. Once if it is given, if something goes on, but the interstate ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಬಿಟ್ರು ಏನು ಅಂತ just in the starting stage ಅಲ್ಲಿ each pass counts their own value. ಅದು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ at the end it's very tough time. I can say.
And people first. There are a lot of challenges that come your way when it comes to dealing with people. What's that one quality that all three of you imbibe to help?
It goes up. I think it's almost same. Dedication, hard work, genuine level of love for people.
Right. I hope Tata and Kodak. So I want to know your journey into the healthcare industry and then transitioning it to now, how it's been.